All day long he was fighting for you. He didn't even know your name. Young and come, young and go, but life goes on just the same. And I don't know why we keep holding on. I don't know why, pretending to be oh so strong. Oh, why? Something I don't know, or something very wrong with you and me, or maybe it's just the way it is. They've been waiting for word to come down. They've been waiting for you night and day. This is Just the Way It Is by Phil Collins, also taken from his album But Seriously. It was released in 1990, and admittedly I've known the song ever since, and I've always thought it has such great harmonies, and until now I only found out that it is of course David Crosby, the one and only, singing the harmonies there. That's why, well, also why it sounds as great as it does. It suits the song just perfectly. Anyway, I just had to say that. Now, as you could have seen already in the preview, it is kind of easy to just play through it. I actually chose to go for arrangement. It is in the key, okay, hold on. It is in the absolute key of F. Of course, on piano, it is very easy to just play in that key and have melody notes in there and such. On the guitar, playing in that key is a tad harder, and especially if you want to hear like the main theme in there. So I chose to go for the key of D. If you want to match it with him, the absolute key of F, you need to be 3 half steps up. That puts you there, but from there, please think in D. Those are the chord shapes we are going to use. But in D, whenever you're up the neck, you get this little sounding, at least with one guitar, it is not much. So I like double drop D. So you can have open bass notes in there ringing, which it is, like in the most parts of the song. And then you just have your D there, a low D, and that is really nice. So your bottom string, tune it down a whole step with the capo on the 3rd fret. It would tell you it sounds like F, which it should. Same as the 4th string, by the way, with the capo on again. Anyway, so from there are actually 2 ways in order to play, well, to get those melody notes that you hear in the intro and throughout the verses and the interludes and outro and whatnot. So they actually appear here, like there. So the F sharp to E to D, and then the second time around it's F sharp to A and to D. If you would play it higher, there you would have F sharp to E to D, and then the second time around F sharp to A to D. So you use 2 different shapes in order to do that, and I will teach you both. So this would be A, so you start out with a D, all with this D in the bass. This is A, and this would be G, and I put on the B in the bass here. Still with the low G there, also in the bass. Well, that's the lowest note, yes? Like that. And then you play that another whole measure. So those melody notes, at least how I've written it down, appear at the upstrokes, the ands of the beats. This is simply a single time, nothing much to it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Same when you go to the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and this is basically what you play throughout most parts of the song. So that is great news. It does require from this hand to, in particular, hit certain strings in order to have to hear those notes, of course. So I will show you all that in close-up, of course, written out tablature for it, so you really should be good to go there. Other than that, the chorus, it is simply going from A major to B minor or B minor 7, back and forth like 4 times. Or maybe this B minor 7, that could be a nice one as well. I don't know why do we keep holding on? I don't know why. Maybe I already showed you earlier in the video, yes. So there is also a bridge in there, very straightforward as well. Starts out with an E minor or E minor 7, moves to C, moves to G, moves to A minor, and then you actually repeat it, and that is already it. Yes. So everything that I just talked about, I show you, of course, in close-up, this hand, what they're doing, how it is arranged, and how the progression is, and that is all that is when you get this in. Really, really doable. Great song, I would say. An anti-war ballad, I believe. I didn't necessarily checked it out back then, even though I've known the song like always, but oh well. David Crosby in there too. Okay, I hope you want to learn it, because it is a great song to add to your repertoire. It is Phil Collins, and you can do it on the guitar there too. So if you want to learn it, check it out at totallyguitars.com.